Hello students, good morning. I am Prem Gupta, your English teacher. Dear students, in the previous classes we were discussing the grammar portion in which we were discussing the chapter 9, that is conjunction, the linking word. Conjunction, the joining word. Okay students, in this chapter we have read the definition of conjunction as well as the kinds meaning. There are three kinds I have told you in the previous classes. Coordinating conjunction, subordinating conjunction and correlative conjunction, and in which we have discussed in detail about coordinating conjunction. Dear students, you all have understood what is conjunction. Conjunction is a linking word. Conjunction is a linking word or joining word. It is used to join two words, to phrase, to clauses, to sentences. Okay? Conjunction is a word that is used to join two words, to phrase, to clause or two sentences or more than two sentences. Okay? Conjunction is a word that is used to join two words or more than two words, more than two phrases, more than two clauses or more than two sentences. Okay students, therefore it is known as linking word also. It is also known as joining word. Example, I have told you there are so many words that we use as a conjunction. For example, and, as well as, or, but, though, until, although. There are so many words that we use to join two words, two phrases, two clauses or two sentences. Okay students, I hope that you all have understood, and those who did not attend the previous class can watch the previous video. In that I have explained the things related to the definition of conjunction. Dear students, I have also told you that there are three kinds of conjunction given in your book: coordinating conjunction, subordinating conjunction and correlative conjunction. In the coordinating conjunction, I have told you that both sentences, there, just see students, it is also written here, it is used to join two or more than two words, phrases or sentence, and both the sentences or both the words have its own importance, equally important. Okay? And neither are more important than others, and neither are more important than others. For example, I have told you the weather is fine and the sea is calm. Both the sentences are what? Important. Equally important is there. There is no one sentence is dependent on the others. Okay, both the sentences in this coordinating conjunction, both the sentences, both the words, both the phrases are as much important as the other phrases, words or sentences given in the sentence. Okay students, it is, you have already written about it in the previous class. And today we will discuss the second kind, that is subordinating conjunction. Yes students, just open your notebook and write down subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction. Okay students, just write down subordinating conjunction. Just put the heading subordinating conjunction. Now we will discuss it. Yes students, just write down, it is used to join. It is used to join. Just see, it is used to join two or more words. Two or more words Just see, it is used to join two or more words, phrases two words, phrases or sentences one of these is dependent just say should dependent. Okay, let's see. One of these is dependent on the others. That is more prominent that is more prominent than other. Okay, students, just see, it is used to join two or more words, phrases or sentences. One of these is dependent on others, is more prominent than others. That is more prominent than others. Yes, students, in the coordinating conjunction, both the sentences, both the words, both the phrases are not dependent on any others. Both are equal important. Both the words, both the phrases, both the sentences have its equal important. No one is dependent on each other, but here one is dependent, one of these is dependent on the others. इसमें क्या है, एक सेंटेंस, एक वर्ड ऐसा होगा जो दूसरे पे डिपेंडेंट होगा. ओके, therefore that is known as subordinating conjunction. It is used to join two or more words, phrases, sentences. One of these is dependent on the others. That is more prominent than others. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understood that in this kind one phrase, one word or one sentences will depend on the others. Okay, that is more prominent than others. Okay, just see, just write down it. It is used to join two words or more than two words, phrases, sentences, and one of these is dependent on others, that is more prominent than other. Okay, students, just write down example. Write down. Just see the example. I'm not sure that is one sentence, whether WHETHER, whether my leave application will be accepted. I'm writing here, students, will be accepted. Just see, I'm not sure whether my leave application will be accepted. Dear students, you can see here there are two sentences. I am not sure. That is one. And my leave application will be accepted. Here this sentence is based on that. Okay, just see. There are two sentences and one is based on the others. My application will be accepted. That is one sentence, and there is another sentence, I am not sure. And this is based on this. It is dependent on it. My leave application will be accepted. Okay? I am not sure. And the word whether denotes, the word whether is used as a subordination, as a subordinating conjunction in this sentence. Okay, students? So just write down what is subordinating conjunction. It is used to join two words or more than two words, phrases, sentences, but one of these is dependent on the others. Okay? And that is more prominent than others. I am not sure. Example you can see. I am not sure whether my leave application will be accepted. There are two sentences and one is dependent on it. I am not sure. Okay, it is dependent on the sentence. My leave application will be accepted. Okay, students? So just write it. And after completing it, you will put the next heading, that is correlative. Correlative conjunction. Okay, students? I am going to erase it. I hope that you all have written. Dear students, if you have any kind of doubts, any kind of queries, you can ask on WhatsApp. Just see, students. C. What is C? Correlative conjunction. Correlative conjunction. Relative conjunction. Okay, so just write down about it. Correlative conjunction. Just see, it is always used in pairs. It is always okay, so just write down. It is always ALWAYS. It is always used in pairs. Used in pairs. PAIRS. It is used in pairs to give the force of, it is always used in pair to give the force of a single conjunction. Force of a single conjunction. Okay, so just write down. That is, if it is used alone, if it is used alone, if it is used alone, its meaning gets changed. Its meaning gets changed. Its meaning gets changed. Or is incomplete. Or is incomplete. Okay, students, just see. Correlative conjunction. It is always used in pairs. It is always used in pairs. For example, not only but also. Okay? Either or, neither not. Just see. It is always used in pairs. Okay? To give the force of a single conjunction. It also force of a single conjunction. But it is used in pair. That is, if it is used alone, its meaning gets changed. If we are using it alone, then its meaning will be changed. Okay? Or incomplete. Okay, students, just see example you can see. When you will see the example, you can understand. For example, I have told you students, not only but also. Not only but also. Not only, blank is there, but also. That is one conjunction. That is one conjunction. It is used in pairs. When we are using it single, then it will not, it is incomplete. And its meaning will be changed. Okay, students? In the same way, either or, neither nor. Okay, just see the example, one more example. David can not only speak, just see, David can not only speak English, but also French. F-R-E-N-C-H. Yes, students, just see what is conjunction here. Not only, okay, not only and but also. It is in pair. That is one conjunction. That is correlative conjunction. Okay. David is not only speak English, but also French. Okay? David cannot only speak English, but also French. In this sentence, the word not only but also is used as a correlative conjunction. And you all have understood that it is used in pair and it also force of a single conjunction. It is used as a single conjunction, but it is in pairs. And it is used alone, its meaning gets changed. When we will use it alone, suppose that we are using only not only speak. Okay? Not only. Then it will not give the complete sense. Or it is incomplete. Okay, students, when we will use it alone, then its meaning will be changed, or it is incomplete sentence, or that is, or its meaning will be changed. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understood what is correlative conjunction. Okay, students, if you have any kind of doubts, you can ask on WhatsApp. Yes, students, so today we have read subordinating conjunction and correlative conjunction. Okay, students, your homework is to complete the exercise first, which is given at the page number 39. Dear students, in this question you have to pick out the conjunction. You have to pick out the conjunction. That is very simple. You can recognize the conjunction in the given sentence. You will try to complete it. In the next class, we will discuss the exercises given in the chapter. Okay, students, that's all for today. Thank you.